welcome in my living room again. In this class we're gonna start laying flat on our back. So just lay down, you can stretch, you can do some ankle circles, your wrist circles, reach far, far away, one hand, one foot. And then place your hands on the sides of your body. And with an inhale, just lift your left arm over your head. And exhale, bring it back. Inhale, right? Exhale, bring it back. Each time you can try to increase the range of motion, but you don't have to force it. Exhale, back. Right one again. Exhale, back. So in this movement, just focus if you're arching, if you tend to lift the ribs, keep these lowest ribs on the floor. One more. So keep the ribs on the floor. You should start feeling your belly here, working a bit. Not too much, you don't have to force it. You just start to feel it. Now, we continue. Now just bend your knees. Keep the ribs on the spot, on the ground, and now lift your feet off the ground. Imagine you want to push something away with your feet, so your feet stay active. Your shins are somewhat horizontal, and maybe your thighs are perpendicular to the floor. If it does arch your back, you might bring your knees slightly more in, so your lower ribs have a chance to stay on the spot. If you can go further. You should already feel the ribs working. Now with an inhale, lift your hands up, you know this one. So stay with, keep your shoulders on the ground. And again, imagine you're pushing something away. Now with an inhale, first reach left leg far away. Again, if you start feeling the arch, you can't control it, don't go that far. Go just here, wherever you can hold it, bring it back. Now right leg, inhale, reach far with your heel. Exhale, bring it back. Now we'll add the hands, so left leg, right arm, inhale, exhale back. 3 more each side, so 1, keep the ribs, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Good. Now just place your feet on the ground. You don't have to get them too wide. However it feels nice for you. You don't have to push them close to your bum. Just place them naturally. We'll do just a little set of bridges. We don't do it for deep back bend. So again, think of the ribs. With an inhale, you want to scoop your pelvis, push the knees away, lift the pelvis as high as you can, and not splaying your ribs. So keep the ribs in. You want to stretch here. Yes, so you're really using your bum. Tuck your tailbone, push your knees away, and don't let them splay out. If you have a tendency to splay them out, you can hold something in between your legs. It might be this yoga block or whatever. So again, inhale, scoop your pelvis, push the knees away, lift. You want to stretch here. You might not feel it, it's fine. With an exhale, slowly roll down. 4 more. Inhale up, exhale down. If you want to feel better stability, you can push your elbows to the floor. Inhale up, exhale down. 2 more. I'm counting, I'm improving. Beautiful. Now we add. This was just a warm up, so now place your feet slightly closer to each other. It will be important for stability. And in this one, we continue with similar movement, but we're gonna lift the other leg, yes? So I will show you. So again, you scoop your pelvis, you lift the knee, you place it back. And the other one, you lift, you place it back. Lift, so you should use just one leg to push yourself up, yes? So again, at least 4 each side. So let's go, again, focus on the ribs. Inhale, you push, bring it down, bring it down. Yes, again, focus on the movement. Don't let the bum stay down, push it up. If you want a bit more challenge, now stop counting again, you can lift the legs straight. Good, probably done. Now you just roll over on your side. You can pick which side, doesn't really matter. I will turn on my left just so you can see me. So now again, I want nice 90 degrees in my hips and my knees. And then you can check yourself. I want to see my back pretty much straight, yes, so I'm not hunching. And then again, I prefer to lay on my shoulder. You might not find it nice, so you can go more on your shoulder blades. You're already twisted. But again, check your body. You want long, nice spine. So now, I'm touching my upper knee with my lower leg. And now I just want to touch the ground with the fingertips. You know this one already. So with an inhale, you want to reach for, roll over. Now, this shoulder blade wants to go to the floor. Yes. And now I can't go any farther. I just flip the hand again on the fingertips and go towards my pelvis. Yes. I'll show you from the other side. So again, inhale. You can't go any further. You flip and you continue the movement. If you have an issue with the twist, so here it feels really awkward or not even nice for your shoulder, you can roll a bit more. So you will lift the upper leg, you will place the foot down, so you roll your pelvis a bit. And like this, you can focus on this part of the movement where you stretch your pecs nicely, but it's not too intense for you as here. Yes? So give it a go, at least 3 repetitions of these. So with an inhale, each time you can try to increase the range of motion, but focus on your shoulder and on your chest. And then rewind and keep going like this. You should enjoy it. Again, focus on the shoulder, focus on the upper back. One more. And now while we are still on the side, just extend both arms in front of you, like from your heart. Okay, so they're not up here, they're right in front of you. With an inhale, reach far with the upper arm and then open to the side. Try not to lift the ribs. Again, keep the ribs on the ground and you imagine you want to push the shoulder blade or this part of the chest to the floor. And then with an inhale or exhale, you can choose, you can bring it back. Inhale, reach, open, and back. One more. And now we turn to the other side. So again, at least 3 times. So you can either stay on your shoulder, you can go more on your shoulder blade and lift the leg. Yes, so your pelvis is more down, so it's not too intense. So we go 1. Not enough space. 2. And 3. Good. You're watching your hand all the time as much as you can, yes? So here you probably can't, but you can just keep focused, like keep the focus on your fingertips. And now again, hands front and just simple twist. So inhale, you reach forward, you keep the ribs on the ground and you just turn and then bring it back. 2 more. And again, focus on the shoulder blade. You want it to touch the ground, you want the rib to turn and then bring it back. And now we just roll and go on all 4s. In here, you want to place your palms underneath your shoulders, your knees under your hips. If you have sensitive wrists, you just place them a little more further front. And then again, push far away from the floor. You really want to push here. Push with your knees as well. And with an inhale, with this pushing position, we start to tilting the tailbone, tilting the pelvis forward. Push the chest slightly more front, shoulders back, and then look up. And with an exhale, tug the tailbone in and slowly round your back. Look between your knees. 1 more. First the pelvis, last fingers the head. And now again, first the pelvis, slowly arch. Push away from the floor, and now we'll start with the chin. So chin tucks to the chest, then you round your upper back, then slowly your middle and lower back, and now tuck the tailbone as much as you can And start with your head here. Inhale. Chest, lower back, open. And then again, head first. And tug the tailbone. Beautiful. Now, if you can, sit back on your heels so you can sit cross-legged. We first just show the simple car routine. It's controlled articular rotation, so you're going to work on your shoulder, that's it. So now, just turn your thumb out. This is external rotation of your shoulder. So you turn the thumb, it just helps you with the movement. If you turn the thumb in and backwards, it's internal rotation, yes? You can do it without the movement of your hand, that's fine, but just to help you aid this motion. So turn it out, shoulders down, ribs in, you can hold the rib with the other hand. And now, inhale, you just cross the midline, and then you continue the movement. You try to lift your hand as far towards your ear as you can, not the ear to your hand, but your hand to your ear. Once you can't go any further, you again start turning your hand to the opposite direction and continue with the movement. It goes sideways and then backwards to clear extension. So then you go forward and then you rewind again. So clear extension backwards. You can't go any further, you start turning. So focus on the movement of the shoulder. It should feel nice, yes? If there is any issue, avoid it. You don't have to go too far. So now, you just turn to the other way. You lift it again towards your ear, and then again you cross the midline. That was just one arm. We do the other one. So now, just turn your thumb out. Cross the midline. Inhale, you lift it slowly towards your ear. You can't go any further. You try to push it backwards. And then you start turning the other way and continue the movement backwards. And you want to end up in clear extension, yes? So right behind your back. Then forward. And then you rewind backwards. And you start turning and lift it towards your ear. And then again you cross the midline, that's it. If you want to make it harder, if your shoulders are fine, you can do the same movement or very similar on your all fours. Yes, so you can do it up here also. Here you have to fight the gravity a bit. So do at least one each side as far as you can without turning, without twisting. And that's it. This is quite enough. If you want this as a warm-up, you can continue, you know it already, you can continue to down dog and you can work from there. And you can work on some other positions, or you just are ready to go to live your life again. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know how you like it. You can comment, you can send me a message, whatever is possible. And yeah, see you sometimes.